Welcome, folks. Welcome back to the second episode of the morning, right? I hope you guys watched the earlier video where I talked about pay tribute to my favorite reviewers, some of them at the first episode, right? So, as I mentioned also in that video, that I'm going to be reviewing David Beckham's Instinct, all right? So, watch out if you are looking for a beautiful green and then not a pricey option, all right? Something to look for, formal kind of office kind of scent, all right? So it's gonna be David Beckham Instinct, all right? So basically, let's start with David Beckham's house. David Beckham and his wife Victoria Beckham, you guys all know, right? They are the most beautiful couple, like he is the most good looking, one of the most talented footballers, and she is like Spice Girls, one of the badass Spice Girl, right? So together they have some really good looking children as well. So initially this company, it was like, it says David Beckham, right? But now they are called David and Victoria Beckham. They collabed, that they're doing that, they're joined together, and then they're doing it, their fragrance line. Now the company is called David and Victoria Beckham, all right? So their house. So this fragrance came out in 2005. I bought this particular fragrance in I think Manchester last time, my last visit to UK, when I went to visit my sister. This was one of the bottles that I bought. Unfortunately, I threw out the box because at that time I was not really a collector. I mean, not to say like the way I am collecting now. So I'm a bit sorry, but then I have only the bottle. All right. So I got this from one of the malls there as I was walking, and I saw this for a very good price. I bought this only for about 15 or 17 pounds. So you can see for a 75 ml bottle that I have here, I think 75. Yeah, I think it's 75 ml. Yeah, I believe there is one bigger bottle that's 100 ml or so. All right, I never seen it, but this is also EDT concentration. So very sort of like not expensive at all. I mean, maybe I found it as discounted, but even as retail, I don't think it cost you so much. All right, but this one by no means. It's just the price that's cheap. I really have been owning this for some time, and I'll tell you why this is a solid fragrance. Okay, so this one is the perfume for this particular fragrance is Beatrice Piquet. I hope they are she or he, I'm not quite sure, French individual, as well as Alain Estouri. So they are the two perfume for this fragrance. So this one is classified as citrus, aromatic, green, warm, spicy. Yeah, that's what describes this fragrance perfectly. So similar, if you were wondering what kind of fragrance would be close to this or in the similar group, all right, or classification, I would say starting from the nose or trying out few fragrances, I think Encre Noir from La Lique, and then Lacoste Pour Hugo Boss bottle, and Azaros Pour kind of falls in a similar genre, not exactly same, but kind of like a same things they do, all right, bit different. Okay, for as I told you, for presentation, this fragrance, I don't have the box with me. Basically you can Google David Beckham Instinct, you can see the box for that. But then one very interesting concept of this bottle I really love, aspect of this bottle that I love, is this thing. For a 15 pounds to 17 pound bottle, you don't get magnetic caps. It's very rare. Okay, even the most expensive bottles like Bleu de Chanel or Sauvage, they come out with this. Very, very cool. Okay, and it has David Beckham's logo up top. Very nice and simplistic design, bit more like a classic kind of a look. Very securely the cap sits, you can pick it up. It says David Beckham Instinct, green, sort of yellowish greenish vetiver, sort of Thierry Mugler cologne, that sort of color. All right, the bottom you get like it's engraved in there. There's like I don't know, there's a hole in there. I don't know what was the purpose. Okay, there's a sticker, your batch code, and not very heavy bottle. Got some weight to it. Yeah, not. And then around, like you can see, the bottle presentation is pretty classy. All right, and the sprayer is all right. I mean, I'll show you the sprayer actually. Okay, let's see. It sprays all right. I mean, not that strong, but no complaints. It's not that bad. It's moderate. I'll give it 7 out of 10. Yeah, pretty manly and pretty aromatic scent. All right. So this particular fragrance, also I mentioned, they have different bottle sizes. I have the 75 ml, and then they got tons of flankers. When I checked in Fragrantica, where I got my notes from for this fragrance and the other information, they will tell you this has tons of flankers. So David Beckham's house pretty much has a lot of fragrances now. So I just own only the one right now. I think there are a few others, I want to actually, I'm like, if I find, I'll try them. All right. So yeah, tons of flankers for this summer fresh, this is that. So I believe this is a good one. All right. So for coming to the notes for this fragrance, okay, let me read out the notes, then I'll tell you what it smells like. All right. The notes, here we go: patchouli, mandarin orange, bergamot, pimiento. Very interesting note. I'll tell you in a bit what it is. All right. Then also star anise, sandalwood, white amber, vetiver. So those are your notes enlisted for this particular fragrance. Okay. So what does it smell like? Just now I sprayed, right? Very, yes, up top, very sort of citrusy, very lemony, sort of a pepper. It's a pepper bomb. It's like opening is very, very spicy. If you like spicy, sort of like, you know, like old days kind of style of scent, yes, I think this is very underrated scent. This is the one word I'll use: underrated scent. Just because it's David Beckham's house, you know, like this bottle, this, if it was released from Chanel, people would buy this. I even dare to say I got vibes of Pour Monsieur, because it doesn't have that much lemon to it, but similar vibe. The opening was very, very classy, you know, like if you can imagine, like 90s gentleman with properly suited and stuff, office, formal, serious, bit more on the mature side. This is kind of scent this is. If you like green scents, bit peppery and stuff, this is your scent. All right. All right. So what does it smell like? From the, apart from the opening pepper and combination of citrus, I also get a little bit of this patchouli, little bit, you know, it has the feel of the green, you know, it has the feel, not too sweet, it's a bit more on the bitter, and then bitter, sour, that sort of side, and spiciness. I imagine a lot of pepper. Okay, here, as I mentioned a while ago, pimiento, right? I think that's how it goes. Maybe it's pimiento, but I like to say pimiento. Sounds nice, right? So that one, what it is, I googled it, and this one is basically, I was right. The pimiento is basically a cherry pepper, which is similar to red bell pepper, but more juicy, bit more how to say, aromatic, and bit more spicy. I think that's how the chili note in this is, like a chili but pepper. So yeah, you get tons of pepper. I heard somewhere, I think, I don't know who said it, if you're cooking a steak and stuff, if you spray this on the top of the steak, in case you need cayenne pepper or stuff. But then that's not a, I mean, you wouldn't want to eat that steak on, you know, with the spray of David Beckham some more, right? But then yes, you get the idea. It got some pepper in it, right? So a bit of citrusy, peppery start. But then most of those fragrances in the market, you know, like typical run-in-the-mill and stuff, fragrance that start, many of them start like this, right? Little bit of citrus, pepper, and then after 20 minutes it's either gone, or whatever, the dry down is blah, right? That's the experience from this kind of cheap budget fragrances. People don't buy them. Classic example would be Ferraris. I bought another Ferrari bottle, Ferrari for men, the earlier ones, just a typical bottle I bought along with this. The bottle was, oh my god, there's a crow out there. Okay, it's just greeting me. Okay, so that bottle, like literally I never used it. It was such a blah and uninteresting scent, right? So I got rid of it, right? So anyway, dry down, this was pretty solid fragrance, actually, still pretty solid fragrance. I apologize for the crow out there. I have no control over it. Bangladesh is full of crows everywhere, so sorry about that. All right, on the dry down, it goes to pretty nice vetiver scent. That's where this one is different from your run-in-the-mill fragrances. All right, pretty good, like solid. It'll hang on to your skin for a moderate to good sort of a 6 to 7. That's sort of out of 10, that kind of longevity. Okay, projection, it will go 7. Very nice, you know, it projects quite nicely. Moderate for office use, perfect. If you're in a serious environment and you are a serious man, you have beard, I would imagine, like not like me, but you have nice, you know, like proper beard that you really, you know, wear, or you rock, right? As well as you are David Beckham, you know, like this one gives me sort of like a David Beckham sort of a image to it. I think this is one of their best fragrances from the house, honestly speaking. This one sits nice on your skin and stuff, and you know, doesn't like choke people around. Don't go like, wow, I kill you, fatality. No, it doesn't have that effect. It has very sort of office kind of a fragrance, and it's not boring. Very, very gentlemanly scent. You know, I would imagine spring would be a perfect time to wear this, and it's quite versatile. I think I wore this in the hot summer days. Also works. works fine, but in hotter days it lasts a bit less. Okay, hotter days longevity would be 4 out of 10 because it will die very fast. All right, not very heavy, doesn't have that much musk or anything. I think the star anise, bit of the spiciness comes on the dry down. It dies with also vetiver, as I mentioned, and then I think there is a white amber. I don't know amber. I don't get much. I get also the sandalwood, as I was mentioning. Yeah. So basically, this fragrance, like not sweet. I mean, if you're looking for a sweet fragrance like Hugo Boss bottled, that one has sweetness to it. There has a bit more like apple pie sort of a warm feel. You get warm feel from this, but try to imagine like Thierry Mugler cologne, fresh out of the shower, green scent. Lacoste Pour Homme. Lacoste Pour Homme is a bit more, not Lacoste Pour Homme, sorry, Lacoste Essential, alright? If you think of Lacoste Essential, that one has a bit more sweetness, like green apple and stuff. This one has pepper, okay? So yeah, that's sort of a scent. So strength is like moderate to good. And this is for men who are serious, 20 and up. I suggest you go with it. In the school, kids, I think you better wear something sweet. If you're a bit younger, you're not gonna enjoy this, but it has some manliness to it, like that barbershop feel, minus the the powderiness. Okay, it has like barbershop feel to it, between people who are going to groom and trim and stuff. I would imagine you guys wearing it. All right, 20 and up. So compliment wise, I think this one somewhere in the middle of the road. It's not like a big compliment getter, or like this one something that you wear for yourself, like if you're trying to look professional, want to smell different than the others, and you don't want to like choke others out, and you just less spoken person. Yeah, serious vibe to it, very professional scent. If you're looking for a budget scent, those who are looking to buy something within a good price range, look into this. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get very good price, very cheap price on this. All right, so yeah, and the convenience of this magnetic cap, I really feel awesome. Okay, so yeah, my overall mark for this, I'm gonna give this 7.5 out of 10, considering all the facts, your presentation and how it looks nice on your shelf, looks just nice, it's just sitting there, your classic bottles, nothing fancy, nothing groundbreaking or anything, but yeah, makes me feel good, makes me feel relaxed. I wanna spend some time with me, quality time with myself. Yeah, Pakuraban Puram, that sort of a scent. That one is a bit more on the strong side, this one is a bit more on the toned down gentleman side. So there you go. I think you can look into this if you love green fragrances. Particularly if you are not fan of green fragrances or peppery fragrances, stay away. All right, very, very straightforward, stay away. All right, so there you go, David Beckham instinct. Thank you for watching, thank you for liking, subscribing and letting me know and stuff. Okay, I'll talk to you soon and have a very, very nice day. See you, bye bye.